Gisele Bündchen out-earned all the world's models for more than a decade. She spent more than half her life at the height of the fashion world. The 36-year-old mother of two and wife of NFL quarterback Tom Brady recently retired from the runway. She is now pursuing her long-held passion of advocating for the environment and her business career. She has teamed up with author Paul Hawken. His new book is Drawdown. It explores solutions to climate change. We talked with both of them for an interview we'll see only on CBS This Morning.
I believe we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And I believe that planet Earth is like, is a spaceship. Let's put it that way.
She's been hailed as one of the great beauties of the world.
In this spaceship, life is very fragile in a way.
But retired supermodel Gisele Bündchen is now hoping to turn the world's gaze from the dazzle of the catwalk to the condition of the planet.
This planet, look at it. Fruits grow in trees, the earth provides us food, rivers, all the animals, all the species. We are blessed. We are living in heaven here. Come on.
Having stepped off the runway last year, Bündchen uses her global platform to advocate for the environment.
This whole thing that we are seeing right now,
was not here.
Exploring deforestation in the Amazon.
It's so inspiring.
Working as a UN Goodwill Ambassador, and now addressing climate change with environmentalist Paul Hawken, helping promote his latest book, Drawdown.
What is Drawdown?
Drawdown is the first time when greenhouse gases peak and go down on a year-to-year basis.
When will that happen?
Well, we don't know. But the point we try to make in that book is that nobody's aiming for it.
Hawken's book lists 100 solutions to reverse global warming, all based on existing science and ranked by cost and carbon impact.
So this book inspired you to have goals and for everybody else to have goals.
Yeah, I saw, oh my God, someone is actually addressing solutions. Someone is focusing on the solutions here instead of focusing on the problems, like how can I help? How do I sign up to help? And that's how that's how I'm here.
I've been trying to tell this story for a long time, and I feel as if I've failed.
It's been 10 years, I think, since An Inconvenient Truth,
Yes.
the Al Gore film and book.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done more?
The science is impeccable. However, the communication of the science has been miserable because it is focused on threat, on gloom, and the idea somehow that we'll get people to act if we scare the pee out of them actually hasn't worked at all.
I hear you talking about the fact that you got to have a plan, you got to be optimistic, and you got to understand what you can do. But at the same time, I know lots of people who are saying that unless we do something immediately, it's going to be catastrophic.
And I agree. And then what I'm saying is we're acting. This is in place. It is scaling. And if we continue to scale in a rigorous but reasonable way over 30 years, we can reverse global warming.
We will put our miners back to work.
For now, the two claim to be unfazed by the Trump administration's efforts to revive the coal industry and roll back environmental rules.
You have to be concerned about national policy. You have to be concerned about what the EPA is doing or not doing, right?
Yes. I feel that, I just like to, I'm an optimist, so I believe that all of this noise is doing, I feel, is bringing more awareness. And I think now people are just more kind of feeling like, I have to take the matters to my own hands. Like I have to get educated, I have to learn, I have to kind of figure out how we're going to do this. I have to do something here.
But don't you think we should be a catalyst to try, if you disagree with government policy, try to change it?
Yeah.
Yes, but I think the way you do that is by bringing forth the information, because I think we are all learning, right? And live that what we believe, right? Live our convictions. Like, in my situation, like we have a plant-based diet and we've been having it for 10 years.
And why is that?
Because we feel better, it is better for our health, and everything we put into our body has an effect on us, has an effect on our energy and how we feel.
And your husband says, Tom Brady says, unless I had this plant-based diet, I would not be the player I am.
Yes,
I would not have the career at 39 that I do.
He's almost 40, right? I tell him that all the time. He's like, don't say that. No, but the thing is, he said he's been feeling so much better. I have to say, it's amazing, the way he feels, he doesn't feel achy. He just feels so much more energy, and we are very...
Was this an initiative by you? Did you influence how your house and your husband and your children feel about plant-based diet and other things? Does that come from Gisele? Yes, it does.
But they love
Why don't you want to say that?
No, it does. It has come from me because, I have
So he has his career to thank you.
No, he has to thank his commitment and his dedication to it because
Yeah.
he still has to want to do it, right?
Yeah.
He, in the beginning, he was like, it was a little, you know, different for him. But now he loves it and he wouldn't have it any other way because he feels better.
Your husband said the other day that you wanted him to retire. He said that, not me.
You know, the thing is, I
And,
have
and
to tell
that
you.
he was going to play as long as he felt as good as he does now. Now, are you
yes.
trying to get him to retire?
You know, I just have to say, as a wife, I'm a little bit, you know, it's, as you know, it's not the most like, let's say, an aggressive sport, right? Football, like he had a concussion last year. I mean, he has concussions pretty much. I mean, we don't talk about it, but he does have concussions. And I don't really think it's a healthy thing for your body to go through like a, you know, through that kind of aggression, like all the time, and that could not be healthy for you, right? And I'm planning on having him be healthy and do a lot of fun things when we're like 100, I hope.
Where would you put the Super Bowl victory in the great things that happened to your family?
It was a wonderful and
Emotional?
very emotional, you know. I saw that victory as something much bigger than just a victory of like a team, playing another team. I thought there was an amazing message there. I was like, you know what, for all the people who feel like, you know, when they're losing, like they give up, or like never give up. Like if you're here, if you're standing, if you're breathing, there is a way, you know? And as long as we have focus and dedication and clarity of purpose, we're gonna make it happen.
Wow.
What you just heard is the reason she's so very successful and also the reason Tom Brady is so very successful.
Yeah, but there is a good message there that when it seems like it can't be done, just don't give up. I love her enthusiasm, though.
Yeah.
Didn't you? I love that she's
Remember how
so passionate.
Yeah, really great interview.
Thank you. Well, I've interviewed her husband too, so I mean, this is, you understand them.
Yeah, you get them as a couple. Very nice.
You can hear more of our interview with Gisele and Paul Hawken on the CBS This Morning podcast. She shares how she shaped the world.